Hello everybody, this is Miss Grace and I'm working in day 6 of the remote learning package and we are reviewing contractions with not. Alright, to review. A contraction is the shortened form of two words. An apostrophe, that's that little symbol right there, takes the place of the missing letter or letters. If you're using two words, this is what it looks like. The book is not long. The contraction is the book isn't long. You take the two words, you smush them together, take out the O, put in the apostrophe. Notice we're using two syllables here, is not, and one-ish syllable here, isn't. The book isn't long. Now remember, in our accent, we can drop that T, so be careful. In our accent, if we're not paying attention, we would say, the book isn't long. Notice I dropped that T. You want to be aware of that. The book isn't long. Make sure you hit that T, okay? Be careful. She could not put it down. She couldn't put it down. Again, we smush it together, take out the O, and then be careful to hit that T. She couldn't put it down. Who has not read it? Okay, we take the two words, smush them together, take out the O, put in the apostrophe to show that we took out the O. Who hasn't read it? Again, be careful of our accent because we will slur it together as who hasn't read it. So just be careful. So it's the book isn't long. She couldn't put it down. Who hasn't read it? Make sure you're hitting those T's, okay, everybody? All right, so let's look at what we're working on. Write the contraction for the words in parentheses. Use an apostrophe in place of the underlined letter or letters. Example, some children, then blank, read this story. The words they want you to use are have not. We smush them together, take out the O, put in the apostrophe to show that we've taken out the O, and now the word is pronounced haven't. Some children haven't read this story. Notice how I'm hitting that T, okay? Be careful of that. Okay, so number 1, blank, you heard the story of King Midas. The words they want you to use are have not. It's the beginning of a sentence, so we use capitals. So again, we smush the two words together, take out the O, put in the apostrophe. Look how high I'm putting that apostrophe, okay? Haven't you heard the story of King Midas? Be careful of that T. Make sure your apostrophe is nice and high. B, it's a girl's name, by the way. B, blank, heard the story of King Midas. The words they want you to use are had not. So we smush them together, take out all the spaces, lose the O, and had not becomes hadn't. B hadn't heard the story of King Midas. Again, notice where I'm putting that apostrophe. It's nice and high. And then when I say it, I'm hitting that T. King Midas blank a happy man. The words are was not. Smush them together, take out the O, put that apostrophe nice and high. King Midas wasn't a happy man. Make sure when you say it, you hit that T hard. He blank like anything but gold. The words are did not. So, again, we smush the two words together, take out the O, use the apostrophe, and now it is pronounced, he didn't like anything but gold. So, to recap, make sure that you're using your apostrophe up high. It is not a comma. It kind of looks like a comma, but it's not. It's got to be way up, right next to that top of that T. Notice where I'm putting it. The other thing here is when you're saying the word, don't get caught up in our accent. Make sure you're hitting that T. So the words are haven't, hadn't, wasn't, didn't. All right? So I'm going to leave you to do the rest. You only have from 5 to 15. All right? So be careful. All right? The only one I want you to take a look at here that's a little bit tricky is this cannot. Even though it is already smushed together, we have to change that spelling a little bit. He blank touch anything without making it gold. And that's cannot. So we need to change that to this. Can't. Cannot becomes can't. Okay? Now, this is a word where we really do say that T, but just be careful and notice where I put that apostrophe. All right? So, you have a few done. You are going to finish the rest. Good luck.